Hello everyone, welcome to episode number 8. Today on Elevate, we have very bubbly and beautiful Itchya Karki with us. With her infectious energy and unwavering passion for beauty and skincare, Itchya has made a fantastic mark in the beauty industry of Nepal. Itchyaको बारेमा भन्नुपर्दा, she is not only a renowned makeup artist but also a skilled esthetician. Her journey in the realm of beauty began years ago, ignited by a deep-seated love for creativity and self-expression. From her very first encounter with makeup, Itchya recognized its transformative power and she embarked on a path that would ultimately shape her career. Let's dive deeper into her journey and get some tips and tricks for skincare and much more. Hi Itchya, welcome to Elevate. It's an honor to have you here.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad that I'm here.
Okay, so my few experiences with you is, you have this amazing personality, something bubbly, energetic, and so you always have that smile on your face, which is so contagious. And it's totally a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much. As I say, I'm like less bubbly because I'm really not feeling that great. So apologies. If I kind of have to cough and in between, as I say, so my energy is a little bit low.
Okay, then we will talk a little bit. Okay, so let's start it slow. So what are you currently involved in? Either you are totally lost in the media. We hardly see you in media in other interviews. So where were you lost?
Actually, I did take a lot of time. I was completely lost because I was trying to take time for myself. As you know, and I've been so active on media, social media. I was hosting TV shows. I was doing that. And I feel like I was like not taking time for myself, like to reflect on where I'm heading or what's gonna happen. So I feel like this whole, I think a couple of years that I took a break from social media, everything was very productive on my end because I was getting to know myself better, what I like, what I don't like. And lost kukurache, one of the reasons also for me being lost was I was very sick in the middle, okay? Birami bhako thi. So I was taking time for myself, for my health pani. And another reason why I was lost was my career advancement ko lagi. So I really believe in upgrading yourself all the time. Okay? So I was taking some time off to kind of upgrade myself even more and more. So what I'm basically doing right now is, so Beauty Bar just opened its third branch, I know, which is not a salon. We started an academy. So Beauty Bar Academy, Kumari Pati, Lalitpurma Omega College, Sunny, so we started Beauty Bar Academy. So I was super busy with that. And one of the reasons to be lost is I was in Mumbai for around 2 months and we're trying to get, your international affiliation for Beauty Bar. So we got that, IBDAC, which is International Education Board, Department of Aesthetics and Cosmetology. So we got that affiliation to Nepal. So people who want to study beauty now, they don't have to go buy it outside of Nepal. They can get an international degree in Nepal itself. So that's what basically I've been busy in.
Okay, that's a really fantastic news that we just heard. So yeah, के भन्छ एजुकेसनहरु सबै अफिलिएसनहरु यो जुन नन एकाडेमिक्सहरु छ नि हाम्रो नर्मल डक्टर इन्जिनियर डिग्रीहरु भन्दा डिग्री इन ब्युटिशियन हैन डिग्री इन ब्युटी सो इफ यु गेट इट हियर यो गर्यो भने चाहिँ इट्स सो मच इजियर फर एन्थुजियास्टहरु के ब्युटी एन्थुजियास्टहरु सो तपाईले अब यु विल कभर दैट फुल आइडियापछि हैन. But you also talked about self-discovery and stuff, right? So after that self-discovery session, so who is Itchya Karki in her lens? Unique situation
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's so funny that I feel like hamro biggest critique huncha. So like we criticize ourselves the most, like orally, not the pani. Like we're always criticizing. So I've always been the same person that I was in high school. I've always been that person. I love communicating with people. I'm a friendly person. I'm approachable. I am bubbly, like you said, and I like to be that person. But right now, I've also realized that I'm also, it sounds so funny when I say it. Like right now, currently, I feel I'm very powerful. Like in what sense, like I'm not trying to be arrogant or like, it's just that I think I'm finally accepting women or divine feminine energy. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, I do.
I think as you grow older, also you're realizing this, that you're so powerful. You're such a powerful being. And right now I'm at the stage in my life where I'm accepting everything that comes my way. I'm not panicking. I'm basically I'm just like a powerful feminine energy, and I'm just getting started. Just the feeding way. That's okay. So now I feel like I'm rebirth, and so now moving forward, like I was behind the scene, we're talking about it, and you'll see more and more of things that are yet to come in Mero beauty basket. No?
Oh my God, this is such a good thing to hear, because it's so empowering. Because we see a lot of negative news through हाम्रो surrounding, but then someone speaking positively about how comfortable she is in her own skin, and I guess एकदमै राम्रो example create गर्छ के. So what led you to this position that you are in? So you आफै self-discovery, or did you took any meditation or classes or anything?
It's funny, like I know that Shirley, we talk about self-discovery. Obviously, the first thing comes to mind is like yoga, meditation, this but it was nothing like that. It didn't come from like karma basera yoga, meditate, nothing like that. How I feel like I reached that is like, okay, so growing up, everybody has their own traumas. Growing up, I'm like healing or science. I think that's what I focused in. Like maybe you have different need for healing. Like maybe growing up you had different traumas, or I have different traumas, or growing up सबैको different हुन्छ नि त. So मेरो चाहिँ what I realized is one step at a time. कि म चाहिँ मेरो सबभन्दा नराम्रो बानी चाहिँ के थियो भन्दाखेरि everything all at once. त्यो गर्ने बानी थियो के. एकदमै like हुन्छ नि, sorry, I'm sick. Everything all at once गर्ने बानी, हतार गर्ने बानी, जे पनि अहिले गरिराख्नु पर्ने, अहिले चाहियो सक्यो, like that's it. If I want it now, blah blah, सक्यो, हैन. I don't want to hear anything, हैन. But recently, what I've discovered is little steps, baby steps, गर्दै, not panicking, अनि slowly going forward, because it's not a race with the world. मेरो पहिला चाहिँ एउटा के थियो भन्दाखेरि I would try to compete with the entire world, but that's not the case. Like I don't need to compete with anybody, because like जस्तो तिमी जस्तै अरू कोही पनि छैन, म जस्तै पनि अरू कोही पनि छैन. And what I realized, I need to compete with myself, and I need to progress myself in my own term. And I think that's what I realized. And obviously meditation is one thing that I should do. I know I still have to do it, because I'm sometimes जति जे भने पनि, you still kind of have that in your mind that कहिलेकाहीँ panic to हुन्छ नि, we're just normal human beings. So that is something that I do want to start. Meditation is something that I need to get into. Hopefully, maybe coming years I'll start. That is something, it's too garo bhayirachha, but I will get into it.
Yeah, yo pani, as you said, your word nahi, one step at a time, baby steps at a time. So may you start it soon, because your peace calm mind is your grassroots level देखि नै हामीलाई, it will build up and help us in everything we do. So now let's talk about something that you love truly.
Okay.
So how did you enter in the field of beauty? Like you're a beauty artist, and to see you are also an esthetician.
Yeah.
So how did you enter into this field?
So by profession, obviously, I'm an esthetician, and also an entrepreneur. So I'm the managing director for Beauty Bar. You will not believe what I say this, and that was not my initial, like, I'd never thought that, okay, in life, like, I'll be an esthetician or something like that. That being said, it was never a foreign concept to me, because my mom also used to run her own salon, paila, not anymore, but paila. So growing up, I've seen that when many people coming to the salon, taking care of themselves, and but my mom would obviously mirror cleansing or waxing, everything that needs to be done. So
did you start?
It was so cleansing or the like really 16 the start garthyo. So she was really focused into like skincare garnu like skin like take care garnu that kind of sense, And talking about Miro dad, he was always been an entrepreneur, businessman, and a proper like he's 80 now, he's like very much older, and he still talks about Muki business corner idea. Like what is it? So like I think do it and my mom song like but every time party was like always do makeup like girly but like that was their thing, So I think these all combined into what you got out of Muki gorsu to life. Like what am I gonna do on the hey beauty is what came to mind. I was I was an artistic person.
Okay.
I used to paint, I used to draw, and I moved to Canada this pitch. And Canada University I didn't really think that okay, university is for me or my like I feel like more gaudy that's what I need to do to salary. And when I found out that okay, like medical esthetician one this but I started going to that and everything else is
so you switched the
I didn't so I didn't want to do the university thing. Last year I had Last year matter, then I went to college for beauty, Canadian Beauty College भनेर so त्यहाँ गएँ and त्यहाँ चाहिँ मैले medical aesthetics भनेर course गरेको थिएँ के अनि त्यो गरिसकेपछि चाहिँ and that's how the journey started basically म क्यानाडामै सलोन्सहरूमा वर्क गर्थेँ 2-3 वटा डिफ्रेन्ट सलोन्समा काम गरेँ त्यहाँको वर्किङ इन्भाइरोमेन्ट पनि थाहा पाएँ होइन मान्छेहरू पनि चिनेँ अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ आफ्टर कपल अफ इयर्स मलाई के फिल भयो नि मेबी आई थिङ्क यो कुरालाई चाहिँ नेपालमा लिएर आउनुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्यो अनि here I am.
And the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history.
So त्यो बेलामा I guess नेपालमा खासै त्यस्तो राम्रो सलोन्सहरू पनि खासै थिएन होला है when you brought beauty bar in Nepal.
Yeah, for sure. मैले रिसर्च गर्दा चाहिँ मैले भेटाएको थिएँ अहिले त there's so many amazing salonsहरू so many होइन अनि त्यति बेला चाहिँ this is 2016, 2015 and 2016 मा चाहिँ कुरा गर्दाखेरि when beauty bar त्यति बेला अरू कुनै लाइक त्यो त्यस्तो धेरै I don't think so त्यस्तो टाइपको थियो जस्तो चाहिँ लागेन मलाई होइन or maybe मेरो रिसर्च नपुगेर तर मैले खोज्दाखेरि चाहिँ थिएन and that's how beauty bar came into existence.
Okay, so you talked about you working in Canada होइन कतिवटा सलोन्सहरू काम गर्नु भन्नुभयो होइन so what pushed you to come back in Nepal? So नेपालमै आएर केही गर्छु भनेर चाहिँ how did you realize it?
I think with parents पनि अब age हुँदै गएपछि sometimes you also want to kind of come back and be with your parents पनि that's another thing and I just felt like अब नेपाली भएर लाइक नेपालमै आएर के गर्नुपर्छ and to make it known and to make it possible जस्तो लाग्यो and that was the reason I moved back.
Okay. So a beauty bar ल्याउनु भयो होइन so how was it initiated ल अनि के अरे मेन कुरा त नेमै ब्युटी बार भनेर फर्स्टमा कसरी आयो and then त्यो initial phase of beauty bar हुन्छ नि how was the experience if we have to dive back into our past होइन so त्यो beginning days of your entrepreneurship चाहिँ कस्तो थियो how was your experience?
Wow, it feels like such a long time ago okay so the beauty bar so our company name is the beauty bar and it's very unique पनि होइन त्यति बेला त nobody had that name and everything होइन so the beauty bar जब हामीले स्टार्ट गर्न सोचेको थियो एक्चुअली द रिजन वाइ ब्युटी बार भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ सुरुमा चाहिँ म चाहिँ के सोचेको थिएँ भन्दाखेरि अभियसली लाइक इट्स सो फनी व्हेन आई थिङ्क अबाउट इट होइन लाइक अब जस्तो व्याक्सिङ वेन्सडेज टाइपको हुन्छ नि आई वाज थिङ्किङ लाइक यस्तो टाइपको आई वान्टेड टु क्रिएट अ सलोन वेयर पिपल क्यान कम ह्याभ अ ड्रिङ्क सिट डाउन गेट देयर नेल्स डन गेट देयर ब्युटी अन वेयर वुमेन हुन्छ नि वुमेनहरूको लागि अ प्लेस टु लाइक कम डाउन एन्ड जस्ट चिल एन्ड गेट देयर ब्युटी ट्रिटमेन्ट्स एट द सेम टाइम त्यो थियो कि आइडिया होइन सो द आइडिया वाज द्याट so bar was because I wanted to give drinks funny get there so like wine देखि लिएर I thought healthy drinks like when they come in they get beauty shots or like that kind so that was the idea why it was called beauty bar but then I realized that Nepal ma gare so like to have a salon and a bar and the same there's a completely the concept
and it's something new
so I thought all these regulations going through that I feel like that seemed impossible and I didn't know so but the idea that's why the name was the beauty bar so that was the whole thing behind it.
So now today we found out the dissection of the name.
Exactly
अनि त्यो बेलामा केही त्यस्तो difficult situationsहरू थियो त्यो establish गर्नुपर्ने बेलामा as an entrepreneur हुन्छ नि त्यस्तो केही difficult momentsहरू केही थियो त्यस्तो?
Definitely नेपालमा everything गाह्रै तरिकाले हासिल हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई होइन अलिकति एफर्ट लाउनुपर्छ अलिकति सिस्टमेटिक छैन त जे भएर पनि नो म्याटर वाट इट इज होइन वी आर ट्राइङ टु बी सिस्टमेटिक होइन एन्ड मेबी द गभर्मेन्टले एफर्ट लगाइरह होला पर त्यति बेला त आई फाउन्ड इट भेरी हे वायर थियो जस्तो लागेको थियो सिस्टमेटिक थिएन के कता जाने अनि त्यो नलेज पनि थिएन कि सो आई फिल लाइक इन टर्म्स अफ एउटा मेबी एउटा वेबसाइट भइदिएको समथिङ द्याट यु क्यान समन लाइक मी हु जस्ट केम ब्याक एन्ड इट डजन्ट नो एनिथिङ के केही थाहा नै छैन कता गएर रेजिस्टर गर्ने कम्पनी अल दिस थिङ यो भइदिएको भए चाहिँ सजिलो हुन्छ बट थ्याङ्कफुली I have such amazing partner at Beauty Bar होइन उहाँ मेरो दाइ पनि हुनुहुन्छ लाइक हि आफ्नै दाइ नभए पनि लाइक फ्यामिली नै हुनुहुन्छ अनि अनेस्टली हि इज लाइक माई मेन्टर के निश्चल श्रेष्ठ भन्नुहुन्छ हि इज माई पार्टनर होइन एन्ड उहाँले चाहिँ आई थिङ्क एभ्रिथिङ बिहाइन्ड द सिन्सको जुन यो गाह्रो चिजहरू छ नि हेल्प मी विथ द्याट सो द्याट वाज फर द रिजन्स ब्युटी बार फर मी वाज भेरी लाइक राम्रोसँग इस्टाब्लिस भएर सजिलो भयो
एन्ड इट्स डुइङ ग्रेट. Still date as well. How long has it been?
It's been 7 years now.
7 years and still doing fine as it was.
Yeah.
So Nepalको beauty industry हेर्नु पर्दाखेरि होइन नेपाली citizenहरू हेर्दाखेरि men women both how conscious they are in terms of skincare, makeup,
अहिले र पहिले हेर्नु पर्दाखेरि त्यो ट्रान्जिसन फेस गर्नु भएको छ कि छैन?
Definitely. I think beauty bar first ma start गर्ने बेला, let's talk about men, होइन, hardly एक दुईजना क्लाइन्ट्सहरू आउनुहुन्थ्यो होला, they would feel awkward कि like, oh, salon भनेको त, beauty salons भनेको त केटीहरूको मात्रै place हो, like they didn't understand the concept that beauty भनेको, you're not talking about just makeup neither, you're talking about taking care of yourself, like skincare देखि लिएर, like it's like just like you said, meditation. It's a kind of meditation because you're coming in and you're taking care of yourself. So two concepts I feel like but now the number of male clients when you grow by that, they come in for facials, pedicure. They don't feel awkward if like females or male or they don't have this awkwardness of like, oh, I'm out of place. So it's China. We're clients are with China. I don't know it. So this is China, and plus it's about self-care.
Skin is skin, and it is gender bias right now. I think to take good care of our skin, it's for us, and this like gender biasness to गर्छ जस्तो लाग्दैन. And त्यसपछि हजुरले academy-को कुरा गर्नुभयो हैन. So let's talk more about it. It's also a betterment of beauty by एउटा 2.0 जस्तो.
For sure.
So please put some light on it. Academy-मा what can we learn, and त्यसपछि कस्तो मान्छेहरू चाहिँ can enroll on it, कसरी enroll गर्ने, so त्यो process एकचोटि बताउनु.
So I'll let you know, the whole purpose of starting an academy was like as beauty bar started growing and expanding and people got to know about the beauty bar, we were also planning to expand more and more. तर के भयो भन्दाखेरि okay, like अर्को third, fourth branch खोलौँला अरे, fifth branch, but the problem के भयो थियो नि, there was a problem with staff, like proper employees who need to have the same knowledge that we want to apply in our salons. के त्यो एउटा gap चाहिँ देखेँ कि. So जब त्यो education, beauty को education मा जुन त्यो gap देखेँ नि, जुन अब health and hygiene को कुरादेखि लिएर safety procedures, basic like भनौँ न like brand value, like all these little things जसले चाहिँ एउटा brand बनाउँछ, एउटा salon बनाउँछ नि, त्यो सबै missing देखेँ when we're trying to hire new people. So okay, then we thought, okay, if that's the case, then why don't we start our own academy where we can train the students according to our own standards, get beauty bar ko standards. And every time we expand, we can hire our own students. पछि गएर maybe जे पनि हुन सक्छ beauty bar मा, like international जान सक्छ. We can hire our own students. Why to rely on बाहिरको मान्छेहरू या इन्डियाबाट सोर्स गर्ने या त्योहरू त्यस्तो किन गर्ने, जब नेपालमै we can create something. So that was the whole idea behind Beauty Bar Academy, to kind of create an evolution in the beauty industry so that we can upgrade ourselves. And after students, we can upgrade and hire them and give them potential jobs. So that was the whole idea behind the academy.
Okay, so that's quite interesting. So यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ what beautiful thing that you brought up is यो एउटा आइडियाले गर्दाखेरि not just it's uplifting the beauty standards of Nepal, यसले चाहिँ कति धेरै employment opportunities पनि create गरिरहेको छ कि. So the youth complaining about नेपालमा के गर्न सकिन्छ र नेपालमा opportunities नै छैन, बाहिर जानुपर्छ, बाहिर गर्नुपर्छ, then we are the one who create opportunities for us. So it's amazing word that you just said. So I hope, and especially अर्को enroll चाहिँ कसरी हुन पाइन्छ?
So basically, if you want to enroll in Beauty Bar Academy, the best is we have our Instagram page, which is Beauty Bar Academy _Nepal भनेर. So you can message there what you want to enroll. अर्को कुरा चाहिँ you can definitely visit us. Kumai Patima. So you can come in because so you can have a one-on-one. Okay, so usually I love to invite students into the academy and have a one-on-one session with them because maybe they are thinking maybe about Instagram matre हेरेर या social media matre हेरेर a particular idea of beauty लिएर आएको हुन्छ. But beauty is enormous. It's a multi-trillion-dollar industry. Not a trillion-dollar industry bhaisakyo, That is insane. The amount of Nepal is just a baby. When you think about the beauty industry, Nepal is still a baby. So think about the possibilities that Nepal has to offer. Because अहिले सबै चिज established भएको छैन त. Already established भएको एउटा नेसनमा त्यहाँ चेन्जेस ल्याउन गाह्रो हुन्छ कि. तर just नेपाल भनेको चाहिँ कस्तो भन्दा एउटा नेपालीमा कसरी like that clay, you can mold it to your thing. So as a student, if you are interested to learn beauty or be in the beauty industry, I would ask them to come to Beauty Bar Academy, visit us. You can you can consult, you can take my time, and we can have a one-on-one consultation. Like what do you want in life, or what is your beauty? Is it the actual industry for you or not? Because there's so many other industries, I know, that might earn even more. Beauty matter, you can really earn a lot if you have the passion for it. So to kind of understand what the student wants, we'll have a one-on-one session that. And त्यो बाहेक चाहिँ we are also planning to do a lot of free workshops where somebody can just, so maybe let's say you want to study beauty and you can just drop in for the workshops and just find out about from different trainers. So these are the few things we are trying to do to let people know about the beauty industry.
Yeah, so personally, I'm so happy to listen this because मैले पनि एउटा कलेजमा प्रोजेक्ट गरेको थिएँ where I researched about हुन्छ नि हाम्रो जुन normal degreesहरू हुन्छ नि यो डक्टर बन्ने जुन डिग्री MBBS भयो engineer बन्ने अनि त्यसपछि we have bankers अनि त्यसपछि we have के भन्छ यस्तो common workforceहरू मात्रै क्रिएट गरिरहेको छ नि त हाम्रो युनिभर्सिटिजहरूले. And I came out with a project जहाँ चाहिँ I envisioned a university where we could get a lot of degrees on multiple extracurricular activities. Right. The one you just said, beauty academy, we can have dance academy on that same university. Don't say, जसले चाहिँ कस्तो खालको सर्टिफिकेट प्रड्युस गर्छ भन्दाखेरि जसले चाहिँ थ्रु आउट द वर्ल्ड नै त्यसको एक्सेप्टेन्स होस् त्यस्तो खालको भयो भने त एउटा इकोसिस्टमै हामीले त्यसरी सम्हाल्यौँ भने त देशको इकोनोमी पनि त्यही अनुसारले बढ्दै गइ नै हाल्छ. सो यो चाहिँ आई थिङ्क इट्स अ रियली गुड जब द्याट यु आर डुइङ. अनि सो हाम्रो अहिले रेस्पोन्स चाहिँ कस्तो आइरहेको छ? डु वी हेभ द इगरनेस इन द युथ in beauty industry?
There's a lot of response because I think aileko youth they understand that beauty can be such a rewarding industry. Okay? Definitely, right? So paila ke thyo bhandakeri maybe like parents would want their children to be like science padhnu parcha ya math padhnu parcha or like some kind of like traditional sectors ma janu parcha or banking job garnu parcha hunthyo ni ta. They're now even parents are understanding that beauty ma sachi ke nai एउटा opportunity यस्तो छ कि they can earn as much as a banker would, you know, or even more, definitely, because it all depends on your work and how many clients you can take in, all these things. And so I think त्यो एउटा change चाहिँ भइरहेछ, okay, where people are understanding and they're eager. It's funny because like अस्ति भर्खर पनि I was going to the gym मा गएको थिएँ, just random, you know, कहिले नजाने भए चाहिँ त्यही गएको थिएन, and a father was there, okay, and his daughter just भर्खर 16 years मा थियो, and he actually approached me and oh मेरो छोरीलाई nailsहरू सिक्नु मन छ, यो गर्नु छ, and I was just like, okay, like that is so interesting because this would not have happened a couple of years ago, okay, where people were still having that idea that okay, beauty bhaneko just like अब हुन्छ नि धेरै पढे छैन or like housewives त्यो हुन्छ नि एउटा त्यो mindset थियो, okay, which 100% अहिले त change भइसक्यो, okay.
It's good to
it's good to see that.
Stories,
I know.
So obviously. So अघि हजुरले भन्नुभयो beauty industry अहिले world wide हेर्दाखेरि it's a trillion multi-trillion company
dollar industry,
industries भन्नुभयो हैन. So we have a lot of beauty gurus talking this and that, नयाँ ट्रिक्सहरू आइरहेको हुन्छ, नयाँ टेक्निक्सहरू आइरहेको हुन्छ हैन. अनि how do you upskill yourself your international beauty standardsहरूलाई maybe match गर्नको लागि चाहिँ how do you upskill yourself?
That's a really good question, हैन, because अघि सुरुमा इन्टरभ्यूमा भने जस्तै I do believe in always uplifting yourself, because beauty bhaneko यस्तो skill हो हैन, it's technical, it's in your हात के, like whatever skill I have मैले जति practice गरे जति learn गरे it's gonna stay with me, okay. You know, I can't like transfer it to you right away like अहिले ल ल्याऊ Pranisha, like take my skill, and you can't do that, it's gonna stay with you, okay. What I can do is I can share my knowledge, I can share my tips and tricks, त्यो छँदै छ हैन. So as an esthetician or beautician or makeup artist, मैले चाहिँ recently I'll tell you मेरो example दिन्छु नि मैले कसरी upskill गरे त. I told you I was in Mumbai for 2 months, and I was not there just to have fun or यतिकै मात्रै, and I actually went there to do another course for beauty. So I literally upgraded. So I got level 3 ko. So Asia ma on the highest level. Level 3 ko City and Guilds ko, which is a UK certification. So level 3 City and Guilds ko I did beauty therapy, diploma in beauty therapy. So I just recently got level 3 diploma in beauty therapy.
I
know, it was so nice. And त्यो कोर्स गरिसकेपछि त सिटी एन्ड गिल्सको मान्छेले मलाई कल गर्छ नि भन्छ लाइक do you know Itchya, like I have a surprise, and के भन्दाखेरि you're the first Nepalese to get level 3 City and Guilds certificate. I was like, what? I was like so confused, and that felt really good, okay? But at the same time I felt bad because like why am I the first one, or like अरूहरूले किन गरिरहेको छैन. So that's something you need to research and do it yourself, okay? So that's how I feel like you need to upgrade, like you need to research, you need to find what your core interest is. So मेरो niche is skin. I know people know me more as makeup artist, हैन, but मेरो major priority or my major what I love to do is skin and skincare को बारेमा, okay? So मैले त्यसमा चाहिँ I did the course. So त्यसरी नै मेरो suggestion चाहिँ to stay in with the trend is to upgrade yourself and to find out what you are really good at, research about it and get the course done. is what I would
so
suggest. Yeah.
all the beauty enthusiasts, right? I think you are in a very good hand. Now we have someone who has recently graduated. So you talked about skin. You are a trained esthetician, right?
Yeah.
So beginning ma हेर्नु पर्दाखेरि when did you start your skincare journey? कस्तो थियो?
Not early enough.
Okay.
हुन त like I said, momको salon थियो, so 16 देखि नै cleansingहरू गर्थ्यो. So early on देखि नै ट्रिटमेन्ट्सहरू त पहिलेदेखि गर्थेँ के, like तर सेल्फ केयर चाहिँ हुन्छ नि जुन घरमा रुटिन हुन्छ, होम रेजिम चाहिँ आई डिन्ट स्टार्ट अन्टिल मेरो mid-20s के. सो आई फिल लाइक त्यसमा चाहिँ म अलिकति चुकेँ होइन. आई सुड हेभ स्टार्टेड 16, 17, 18 देखि नै गर्नु पर्थ्यो. सो yeah, that's the age. Mid-20s I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So oily say, what's your schedule, your beauty routine, AM or PM?
Oh my God. Oh, I'm such a lazy person, when it comes to all this. That's why I keep it very, very simple. Like, and I think it works for minimalistic. And मलाई त्यो हजारवटा products use गरेर गर्नु पनि मन लाग्दैन, and I find it a waste of पैसा. धेरै गर्नु पर्दैन. You just need to figure out what your skin needs. के त्यसको लागि either you visit a dermatologist, you visit a trained esthetician, a certified esthetician, get your skin tested, होइन. मेरो केसमा obviously I know my skin, I analyze my skin, होइन. So I know what I need. So I do double cleansing, so an oil-based cleanser and a foam cleanser. Whenever I have makeup, double cleanse गर्छु. If not, I just keep it simple, foam cleanser ले गर्छु. Then I apply in the morning, say I will I don't like to layer too many products because यताउता गइरहन्छ, and plus it's summer, so I feel like sometimes it might get too much for my skin. So I'll do the double cleansing. I'll use a nice moisturizer and heavy sunscreen, so 50 plus, 50 PA plus भनेर हुन्छ. So मैले किन ब्रान्ड्सहरु नभनेको भन्दाखेरि everybody don't, because I don't want people to be like यही brand use गर्नुपर्छ because I'm using it. You need to figure out your skin type, your skin condition, and त्यो हिसाबले गर्नुपर्छ because there's so many different skin types. Oily छ, combinations छ, sensitive छ, dry छ, normal छ, हैन. त्यो हिसाबले you can do it. If you don't know, come to me. I'll help you analyze your skin into hisable. And then night time I'll add in serum. And oily recently I'm also incorporating retinol into my skin regime. So I'm just doing the same. Cleanse got your face, retinol or any other serum depending on where I want to do that, either or. This pachi moisturizer, and then I go to bed. Okay. And sometimes when the skin is very dehydrated or something, I use another oil-based serum लगाइदिएर त्यो मोइस्चराइजरलाई सिल गरिदिन्छु के. So these are basically what I do.
Okay, so एउटा life cycle पनि हेरौँ है त. So we have people from different age group, हैन.
Definitely.
So 20s, 30s, 40s मा चाहिँ कस्तो खालको स्किन केयर रुटिनहरु गर्नुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ. So केबाट स्टार्ट गर्ने, and once you start aging gracefully obviously, so त्यसपछि चाहिँ 50s, 60s सम्म चाहिँ के गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ?
So when we're thinking about skincare, so 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, the 20s मा चाहिँ हैन, definitely what you need to do is, like अघि मैले भने जस्तै regular सबैजना, all the age group, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, you have to clean your face. So cleanser is a must. The whole idea, skin size को कुरा गर्छ त्यो हिसाबमा, I think you'll understand even better. As we grow older, हाम्रो skin gets drier and drier. So हाम्रो skin को oil content हुन्छ नि त्यो घट्दै घट्दै जान्छ. हाम्रो जुन अलिकति टेक्निकल गर्ने sebaceous glandहरुले produce गर्ने sebum हुन्छ त्यो घट्दै जान्छ with age.
Even though if we have oily skin भए पनि?
Yeah, regardless of what skin type, with age घट्दै घट्दै जान्छ के, अलिअलि कम हुँदै जान्छ. हाम्रो skin को elasticity पनि घट्दै जान्छ. That's why if you look at mature skinहरु like 50s, 60s को skinहरु, they're more sagging, they're more wrinkles भइरहन्छ. So because you're losing elasticity every year, like after a certain age, बिस्तारै collagen production हरु पनि घट्दै जान्छ हैन. So elasticity, so think of your skin as a spring. And so with age, the spring becomes loose, so it becomes tighter. So the whole point is when you're talking about aging gracefully, pani, that doesn't mean that you don't have to look your age or you have to be ashamed. Nothing as sort. You just want to be as youthful as possible, like that glow हुन्छ नि त्यो जतिसम्म लामो टाइमसम्म मेन्टेन गर्ने. So the whole point of this 20s, 30s, 40s is to maintain that आफ्नो स्किन चाहिँ आफ्नो एज जस्तै होस्, youthful glow होस्, healthy होस्, and that's the whole point of it. So 20s मा चाहिँ you don't have to really worry too much into अब मेरो wrinkles आउँछ त्यस्तो होइन हैन. 20s मा चाहिँ it's all about prevention हैन. So future मा गएर fine lines चाँडो नआओस्, skin को elasticity धेरै नघटोस् होइन स्किन सागी धेरै नहोस् भने त्यो प्रिभेन्टेटिभ मेजर्सहरू गर्ने 30s मा स्लोली युल स्टार्ट टु सी द फर्स्ट साइन्स अफ एजिङहरू होइन लाइक फाइन लाइन्सहरू सो त्यसमा चाहिँ यु वान्ट टु स्टार्ट एडिङ एजिङ एन्टी एजिङ स्किन केयर लाइन्स लाइक मैले भने जस्तै रेटिनलहरू होइन कहिलेकाहीँ सनस्पट्सहरू पिगमेन्टेसनहरू पनि विथ एज बढ्दै जान्छ होइन सो यु वान्ट टु एड भाइटामिन सी टु यर रुटिन अब 40s मा जाँदा युजली चाहिँ मोस्टली चाहिँ होइन लाइक नट एभ्रीबडी बट युजली चाहिँ कहिलेकाहीँ ड्राई स्किनतिर नै गएर हुन्छ कि द्याट्स वाइ यु नोटिस न हाम्रो ममहरूको एजको दे लाइक स्किन ड्राई भयो कुन क्रिम युज हुने भने द्याट्स द रिजन वाइ बिकज यर स्किन इज स्टार्टिङ टु प्रड्युस लेस एन्ड लेस sebum, right? So 40s मा you want to incorporate more moisturizing, more heavy हुन्छ नि अलिकति moisturizing agentsहरू होइन अनि त्यसलाई नै कन्टिन्यू गर्दै जाने हो कि if you are the kind of person who likes to do अब botox treatmentsहरू छ you can start that as well होइन.
In what age?
I would say early 30s देखि start गर्दा हुन्छ. That would be a good age to start. And you can also like about when you're 30s when you can start more अब 20s देखि you can start like 2 months मा actually facialsहरू गर्ने देखि लिएर बिस्तारै एज हुँदै जाँदाखेरि 30s मा like you can start like monthly facialsहरू देखि लिएर अरु कति ट्रिटमेन्ट्सहरू छ like chemical peels, laser treatmentsहरू छ त्यो एड गर्दै जाने के. So as you grow older you can keep incorporate different आफ्नो स्किनलाई एनालाइज गरेर with a trained professional you can add in these treatments and that will really make a difference. People will not make a difference होइन मान्छेहरूको के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि इस्यु चाहिँ अब 40 मा आएर फर्स्ट फेसियल गर्दा that's going to be an issue because you didn't take care of it पहिलेदेखि नि त होइन अब एकैचोटि हुन्छ नि एउटा केयर गरिरहेको स्किन र एकैचोटि अब बिग्रिसकेपछि केयर गर्नुमा फरक हुन्छ के. There are so many clients who come up to me, they start having pigmentation अब sunscreen time मा लागेको हुँदैन रहेछ उहाँहरूले केयर गर्नु भएको छैन अब पिगमेन्टेसन आएपछि they are worried के त्यस्तो केसमा चाहिँ I'm very blunt होइन with my clients. I tell them like it's already damaged now होइन there's not so much we can do because अब पिगमेन्टेसन जस्तो कुरा गर्दाखेरि it's not curable के like 70% सम्म हद भयो क्योर हुन्छ 100% जाँदैन कि. So that is why skin care whether you're in 20s 30s 40s 50s it's all about prevention. So that's why I always say ke prevention is better than cure. Yeah, so you want to make sure that you add these measures.
Okay. So हजुरले यो फेसियल्सहरुको कुरा गर्नुभयो हैन there are a lot of facials in the industry अहिले है vampire facial भन्छ के भन्छ त्यो भन्छ botox also you mentioned it हैन. So यसले के नेगेटिभ इम्प्याक्टहरु चाहिँ क्रिएट गर्छ कि गर्दैन स्किनमा in a longer run?
Anything you do with an untrained professional, a person who does not have the knowledge भर्खर सिकेको छ गर्दिहाल्छ so like त्यो hands on knowledge छैन नि it might have adverse effects because you know like not थाहा भएको मान्छेले अब so मेकअपको कुराहरु चाहिँ although it's not like a treatment like नजानेको पर्सनले मेकअप गर्दा र अलिकति ट्रेन्ड पर्सनले मेकअप गर्दा डिफरेन्स हुन्छ नि त मेकअपमा सेम थिङ लाइक द्याट पनि. सो when you're talking about a botox either त सबै like botox vampire facial these are all dermatologistहरुको department because these are injectables. हामी as an esthetician we can only work on the first layer of the skin. So skin मा पनि layers हरु हुन्छ हैन so there is epidermis dermis subcutaneous layers हरु हुन्छ हैन. So as an esthetician we can only work on the first layers of the skin. So treatments like maybe mild chemical peels hydrofacials treatments high frequency treatments त्यस्तो we can do. But anything injectable we can also do as a trained esthetician if you're properly trained you can also do BB glow microneedling पनि गर्न सक्छ. But when it goes to deeper layers of the skin injectable botox को कुरा गर्दा you need to consult a doctor. Okay, so त्यसको side effects चाहिँ हुन्छ नहुने छैन तर very rare side effects हुन्छ के. So like botox sometimes you might have lopsidedness and these things but you have to consult a dermatologist because यो चाहिँ अब it's like कस्तो भन्ने के जस्तो अपरेसन गर्दा कहिलेकाहीँ त्यो भन्छ नि you might get okay not operation मैले LASIK surgery गरेको थिएँ but LASIK surgery गर्नु अगाडि they tell you might have chances of you power ठिक नहुने or blindness पनि हुनसक्छ all these things but that's very rare के त्यो चाहिँ अब unfortunately त्यस्तो भयो भने चाहिँ हुन्छ. That is what it is. But you really need to go to a good doctor or a good esthetician and really who understands skin, okay, who has knowledge and who wants to do it for the benefit of you, okay, not for the benefit of my commission paira to your product. Let me push it, not like that. So someone who's really passionate in skin.
Okay, so talking forward, we have a lot of Kardashians impact के भनौं हैन. There are things such as plastic surgeries पनि भइराको छ. There are implants happening. So microdermabrasion त्यस्तो पनि हुन्छ. Eyelash extensions harsh देखि के रे smallest changes देखि एकदमै significant changes पनि हुन्छ. So what's your take on this? यो जुन हाम्रो facial structure जुन naturally आएको हुन्छ त्यसलाई अलिकति change गर्ने जुन procedures हुन्छ. What's your take on it?
I'm all for it. If science, technology, यति advanced paths where you can literally change how you like not look भन्दा पनि how you feel, because it's about how you feel नि त हैन. People do these why? Because they want to feel better about themselves हैन. And excessive गर्नु भएन. There's a fine line, I think, excessive जानु where like your whole life like not even whole life, your whole day is like what am I looking like? त्यो हुनु भएन हैन. But other than that, tweaking like, oh, like I want some lip fillers, मेरो lip सानो छ, like I want to do a little bit of lip filler, or like, oh, I'm seeing the first signs of aging, like I want to do Botox होला रे हैन, or even little things like eyelash extensions गर्नु मन छ. Why not? If you have the money for it, if you want it, and if that's going to give you mental peace, I don't think there's any harm in that. That being said, that shouldn't be your insecure भएर या एकदमै हुन्छ नि, it's causing that sadness in your life to the point that your whole idea of how do I put this in a nicer way, that the whole purpose of you shouldn't just be to like मलाई यो कसरी भन्ने in a way that it does not offend anyone. मैले कस्तो भन्न खोजेको भन्दा it should not make you insecure कि you need to feel insecure, रमाइलोको लागि गर्ने त्यो हुनु भएन कि like कति मैले okay, so एउटा example दिन्छु हैन. There's so many people who makeup नलाइकन घरबाट निस्किनु हुँदैन के. That should not be the reason you do makeup के रमाइलोको लागि, just to कहिलेकाहीँ हैन पुरै आफूले छोप्नको लागि चाहिँ गर्नु हुँदैन जस्तो लाग्छ. And ओभर मैले अघि भने excessive जानु भएन. But other than that, just because you want to feel a little bit more pretty, then why not? Yeah, presentable, why not? So that's all I say.
100%.
Right.
So let's talk about having a skincare on a budget. Right? So what's your top 5 recommendation to have a good skincare routine on a budget?
See, when you talk about skincare on a budget, everybody has a different budget. Okay? Like,
like minimalistic
so, yeah. So like, कसैको लागि 5,000 सस्तो होला, कसैको लागि 5,000 might be monthly salary, हैन. So minimalistic भन्दाखेरि अब maybe 1,000, 2,000 को range. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Okay.
Around that. Just so maybe serums गर्दाखेरि I think Ralikos Nepal भनेर छ. It's a brand in Nepal. It's a Ralikos, and they have really good serums, vitamin E, vitamin C. That's a good range. You can buy that from. Moisturizers you can get Biodermaco. It's really good, हैन. Dermatologist tested पनि छ, राम्रो छ, हैन. When talking about makeup को कुरा गर्दा, if you're talking about budget friendly, Maybelline छ, हैन. Maybelline is a good one. LA Girl is a very like, these are drugstore brands, हैन. These are there. When you talk about sunscreen is something like I really like to splurge, हैन. But Banana Boat is pretty affordable, and अहिले त कति धेरै Korean products पनि as a market माने Atomy and all these are also affordable. So 1,000, 1,500 to 2,000 ko range ma they're there. But it all depends on your skin type.
Okay. अनि so there's a rumor हैन, एउटा कस्तो biased छ के opinion छ के, कसैले चाहिँ के भन्नुहुन्छ भन्दाखेरि we need to use a certain product throughout our lifetime because our skin will get used to it भन्ने खालको एउटा कल्चर ग्रुप हुनुहुन्छ हैन. अनि कसले चाहिँ मल्टिपल प्रोडक्ट्सहरु पनि युज गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने खालको हुन्छ. So which one is the reality? एउटै प्रोडक्ट लिएर लाइफ लङ त्यही युज गर्ने हो कि we need to experiment with products?
I'll keep this very simple, If something works for you, use it.
Okay.
If it's stopped working, if it's not giving you that result, then change it. It's basically that. हैन, एउटा प्रोडक्ट युज गरिरहेछ 10 वर्ष चलाएर हैन. हाम्रो एज पनि हुन्छ नि, let's say 18 to 28 हामीले चलाएर certain product. After 28 maybe your skin changed होला. Like I said, हाम्रो slowly oil production less हुँदै जान्छ skin. So your technically भन्दाखेरि the skin पनि change हुँदै जान्छ with age. So you might be using a product for 10 years. 11th year मा skin change भयो, maybe mature भयो, just skin product change गर्नु पर्ने हुन्छ. So until unless it's working for you, use it. When it stops working for you, change your products. That's what I would say. But that being said, you don't need 100 products चाहिदैन. Find 4 or 5 good products that works for you and use it until it stops working for you, and then you can change it.
Okay. So अहिले conversation गर्दै जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ what I'm realizing is everything has a science behind it.
Yeah, for sure.
We just need to dive deeper, हैन, dive deeper.
Dive deeper.
Dive deeper, and this which we need to make a proper analysis and work accordingly. So now let's move on towards makeup.
Okay.
So when did you start doing makeups?
Very young. I think पहिला त high school मा गाजल लाउने बानी हो त्यो. So त्यहाँदेखि I knew about makeup and all. तर like actual like concealer, foundation, everything was after I went to esthetician school and I found out, oh my god, makeup, like there's also this thing also that I can add more and more to my makeup routine and everything. And once I found that out, again,
There's
rest
no
is
turning
history.
back.
There's no turning back. I'm like, woo, life is changed.
Okay.
You can really change a person's face with makeup. You know, you can just change how they feel. Like your makeup le mood pan dincha ki you wear dark makeup, like it can give you a sexy, mysterious vibe. You can have like a very subtle, dewy, fresh look, which gives it that innocent vibe. So you know, you can really play makeup with moods. And so mood like song play garna सक्छ, and I really like that.
Yeah. So we also have एउटा perception चाहिँ कस्तो भन्दाखेरि मेकअपले चाहिँ तपाईको स्किन ड्यामेज गर्छ भन्ने खालको पनि कुरा हुन्छ. It creates more and more acneहरू, त्यो ग्ल्यान्ड्सहरू ब्लक भएर हैन. So is makeup dangerous for skin?
100%. Like if you don't take proper care of your skin, I know that means के हो त त्यो भनेको मतलब when makeup लाउने बेलामा पनि proper baseहरू देखि start गर्ने, primer, moisturizer, everything to create that proper base. And makeup लगाइसकेपछि निकाल्ने बेलामा राम्रोसँग निकालेन भने के हुन्छ त, obviously makeup is chemicals, it's not like 100% natural, हैन, that's not, it is chemical to some point, हैन. So what happens when you don't take it out, poresहरू clog हुने chances-हरू हुन्छ. र obviously there's actually a term called acne cosmetica. So it's actually acne that is caused by cosmetics. So when you don't take proper care of it, that causes it. So मेरो request is please हामीलाई कहिलेकाहीँ हुन्छ कि बाहिर गएर मेकअप निकाल्न कस्तो अल्छी लाग्छ मलाई, स्पेशली विन्टरमा हुन्छ कि उफ I don't want to feel, but you know that feeling of like no, I gotta do it, otherwise my pores are सबै clogged हुन्छ, like it's going to be very bad. If you look at your skin microscope, त्यो पुरै pores भित्र makeup गएको जस्तो देख्छ कि. So you want to make sure that you take off makeup very well, otherwise like I said, it's going to cause acne cosmetica.
Okay, so I hope that our viewers are going to keep that in mind as well. So एउटा totally fresh मान्छे हैन जसलाई चाहिँ मेकअपको बारेमा केही पनि थाहा छैन हैन, so how can they learn makeup in their life? So कसरी start गर्ने अनि what are the top 5 products, minimalistic products जसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ they can start learning makeup?
Okay. So somebody who's a newbie and who wants to learn makeup, first they need to identify what is the style that they resonate with. Okay, matlab ki hota, like you could have like a more grungy emo kind of, maybe that's your makeup look, you know, or maybe yours would be like, let's say, oh, I love Korean inspired makeup, so that's my thing. So first you need to find out your niche, like what is the kind of makeup that you are attracted to, and त्यो let's say overall everything नै छ अरे के, like basic यहाँ कस्तो हुन्छ नेपालमा, like अब regular like अब smoky eyes हुन्छ, cut crease हुन्छ, blah blah, there's a bunch of it. So let's say you find out these are the looks that I want to learn. त्यो learn गरेपछि you need to figure out who your inspiration is, like who are you inspired by, like oh यो मान्छेले गरेको मेकअप मलाई एकदमै मन पर्छ, or I really like X and X ले गरेको style on her clients, हैन. So you follow that person, you research about that person, and you figure out like okay, and then if the person is giving classes, you already know where to take your classes, you know. If not, you know their makeup style, and this is similar. Let's say your style is Arabic, example Arabic makeup, and you research that YouTube ma gaera Arabic makeup styles or garne, and you research garne, learn garne. So that's the first step I would say. Okay, research garera, find out your inspiration, who it is, and then you kind of look into that and start it. मेरो चाहिँ I always believe in like proper education लिनु पर्छ हैन, so much I would suggest go and do it हैन. But if not, if you don't have the means for it at the moment, you know, time पनि छैन भने घरमै बसेर YouTube बाट गर्ने.
Interesting. So you also told about के भन्छ different तपाईँ त अब you are working in a beauty bar हैन, so a lot of client would be there हैन, so तपाईको learning जुन हुन्छ हैन त्यो र अनि त्यसपछि हाम्रो client को requirement match गर्न गाह्रो हुन्छ कि हुँदैन?
What the client requires is what we need to do, because it's their satisfaction नि त हैन. Definitely maybe कसैको एउटा particular face structure होला या skin structure होला त्यो suit नहोला. Us as the professionals, what we need to do, we need to educate the clients and let them know this blah blah blah, this is not going to look, I think this would be a better option for you है भनेर भनिदिनु चाहिँ पर्छ एक दुई चोटी हैन. त्यही पनि if the client is like insistent like यही नै मलाई चाहिन्छ भने you need to do what the client wants, because at the end of the day they are the ones who are going to pay her bills. They are the ones who you need to make them feel happy and feel like they look good हैन त. So मेरो चाहिँ very simple, the customer ले जे खोज्छ please हामीलाई, if we know better, guide them. If still after guiding पनि they want to do what they want to do, then just get it done.
Okay. So since we are talking about makeup, so do you have any plans of bringing in your own line of makeup?
Not at the moment, no. No, I
No.
wouldn't think so. That would take a lot of research, and I don't
True,
think I
true.
have the time at the moment to kind of do a research, but maybe in the future, who knows?
If done in the future, कुन चाहिँ product मा चाहिँ would you focus on?
Concealer.
Concealer?
I would love,
Specifically concealer?
because I love concealers, okay? Like, because I feel like concealer लगायो भने म त कहिले foundation पनि चाहिन्छ लाग्दैन. Like, if you know the right techniques to color correct गरेर conceal गर्ने, it just brightens up your face and everything. So I feel like concealer is so important के अनि मैले major missing मान्छेहरूको मेकअपमा just like foundation मात्रै लगाएको हुन्छ concealer लगाउँदा, and you can still see like a lot of discoloration in the skin seeping through and all. So I feel like that or a concealer would make such a big difference, okay? So that would be something that I would love to formulate.
Okay, I would love to see that
Yeah,
happening
yeah.
soon too. So one final question regarding makeup would be, so if you have to go back in your past and if you have to advise something for younger Itchya, then what would it be in terms of makeup and skincare?
Makeup ko ma चाहिँ, oh my god, get those eyebrows fixed. Eyebrows गरिहाल, because I see your older picture. गाजलहरु पुरै लाग्छ, eyebrows छैन कि, because I have really light eyebrows.
Okay.
So like when I see the old picture, I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? So that is one. And for skincare, it would be sunscreen. Itchya, start wearing. I should have started wearing sunscreen much before, and don't tan. पहिला can know that I love tan skin. Like कस्तो brown छ, like the मन पर्दैन. जहिले पनि tanning beds मा गएर, that's the worst mistake you can do. Never do that. Tanning bed मा गएर हुन्छ नि tan गर्दै, like it's a brown red skin is so very very bad. Yeah, those two things.
Okay, so now let's move on towards skincare, makeup, and men.
Oh,
so
okay.
So this is something that is very कस्तो undiscovered area भनौँ न. मान्छेहरू कस्तो केटा मान्छेहरू चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि मैले यति कोही कोही मान्छे हुन्छ, they are comfortable doing their के भन्छ skin careहरू, and they are also, some of them are also comfortable doing makeup.
Right.
But I have also been across some men जसलाई चाहिँ face wash गर्नु पर्छ भन्ने कुरा पनि त्यो त केटीको कुरा हो, त्यो त गर्दिनँ म भन्ने खालको cult of group पनि हुन्छ. So what's your take on men, ani skincare and makeup?
If there's still men who are watching and who feel that way, I feel like they're not educated enough in the sense that unpad भन्नु खोजेको हैन, educated enough in this field ma चाहिँ. That's why they have this that's why they're thinking that way, because what are you talking about? So like if you look at motorcycles, bikes चलाउने धेरै सो केटा मान्छे नै हुन्छ. Imagine नेपालमा कति pollution छ हैन. यति pollution छ that throughout the whole day bike चलाएर पुरा face भरि यति धेरै pollution, germs, bacteria बसिरा हुन्छ. How can they say that it's only for females, If anything, they need it more than females. They need sunscreen more, they need facials more, and I think they need face wash even more than females, because they're the ones who are doing this, running around more.
Also makeup कस्तो पनि हुन सक्छ भन्दाखेरि we can use it for our own empowerment. के कस्तो हुन सक्छ भन्दाखेरि maybe let's take an example of एउटा corporate industry मै भनौँ न, if they are working late night and especially obviously they are going to get dark circles, and
Right.
the next day they are going to present in front of a bunch of people, so a little makeup can help, then why not?
Right.
So what's your suggestion for men? एउटा minimalistic grooming session चाहियो भने चाहिँ what would you suggest men watching us today?
First of all, your skin needs to be healthy in order for the makeup to look good, right? So I would suggest start with monthly facials, get a proper skincare routine regime, so cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen, at least 2-3 चाहिँ लिएर राख्नु, हैन? And if you are having dark circles, anything and such, just take a very very light concealer, आफ्नै skin tone matching, and just rub it in your fingers, warm it up, and just kind of dab it underneath the eyes, and that will give a very natural finish. So that's pretty much it. That's what you can do basically for dark circles, right? But other than that, they knew.
So एउटा polished look को लागि चाहिँ what can they do?
Full polished look को लागि,
maybe if they are going on a party or something.
धेरै makeup लाउँदा पनि obviously people might notice हुन्छ नि. अब त्यही हो, society त्यही हो नि, a lot of people, we do things for society भन्छ नि त. So maybe they might feel some type of way, हैन? So I would say concealer लगाउने, and liquid highlighter, just like with your moisturizer, like face ma moisturize गर्छ नि, liquid highlighter moisturizer लगाएर, it gives you a really nice glow, okay? And concealer लगाएर, and usually केटाहरूको दाढी हुन्छ नि त, and you also like guys with chiseled face also looks really good. So I would suggest like beards and beard line मा अलिअलि chisel गर्ने, र underneath, that would look, that's what I would suggest, हैन? अनि अनि भन्दै जाँदा होइन एन्ड देन मस्काराको ब्रस लियो होइन ओल्ड वान एन्ड जस्ट अलिअलि मस्कारा निकालेपछि त्यसमा स्टिल टेन्ट बसिरहन्छ जस्ट कोम योर आइब्रोज बिकज केटाहरूको जहिले पनि मैले हेरेको लाइक इफ दे डोन्ट टेक केयर अफ द आइब्रोज अलिकति भद्दा भइरहन्छ सो एटलिस्ट टेक योर मस्कारा एन्ड कोम इट सो इट काइन्ड अफ लुक्स अलिकति प्रेप या चिटिक्क अलिकति द्याट लुक नाइस
Okay, so I think we covered, अलिकति 360 degree नै हामीले beauty र makeup cover गर्यौँ होला.
Right.
So now let's talk about you being an actress as well.
Oh my god.
Right? So how did it happen? How did you do a movie?
I never thought that was going to happen. You know? Actually, I used to host a TV show. Do you remember Himalayan television? Evening show at 6 Matthew. And then I worked gareko bela daiharule भन्नुभयो oh like your movie ko लागि offer छ Itchya, do you want to do it? And I was like, I don't know. Like even my partners are beauty bar they're like don't do it भन्नुभएको थियो because it would take a lot of time away from beauty bar. And beauty bar त्यति बेला भर्खर start भइरहेको थियो के. So obviously didn't want to take too much time away from beauty bar पनि तर just the कुरा हुँदै गर्दा like I remember Hemraj Dai, our director, Hemraj Dai and Ashir man आएको थियो दुईजना beauty bar and we sat down and we had a talk and everything and त्यसरी नै बिस्तारै like we're like okay let's do it भनेको थियो. So that's basically what happened.
And how was your experience?
It was amazing.
The movie turned out quite well too.
Yeah, it was good. I don't think that well to how it is, or like I enjoyed it.
Like I love the people behind Hemraj Dai, Ashir man, Shilpa, Raymond. It was, and the whole crew, okay, we were such a tight-knit family, okay, Shraddha Di, and she was doing our makeup and all. It was so ramailo, okay, the whole, Pokhrama 10-15 days shoot gara थियो. It's so ramailo. I had such a great time. So I think that was one of the reasons that I loved that whole movie experience.
Okay, so are we seeing you in another movie pretty soon?
I didn't love it that much. I don't know, I'm just joking. I love the people behind it, but what I feel is that maybe, I don't know, maybe acting is not for me. I feel like I'm not that great. So maybe not. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think movies are for me.
So since you have an experience about movie industry, so Nepalको movie industry चाहिँ कस्तो छ त अहिले present scenario मा हेर्नु पर्दा?
अहिले त झनै better भए जस्तो लाग्यो हैन झनै शिल्पाको latest movie Forest 3. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, so like it's growing and growing. Okay? And like I said, because Nepal is bhakhare, everything bhakhar bhaira. Sometimes there's no going back. It's only going forward. Okay? Because you are just starting out. So with Nepalese movies, but I think it's getting better and better, and hopefully it gets better because the more investment you do in a movie, the better the quality gets. So that also needs to happen, and hopefully it gets better. मेरो त wish त त्यही हो.
I think the wish is mutual.
Yeah.
So के भन्छ जो चाहिँ अब मुभी इन्डस्ट्रीमा पनि आउन खोज्दै हुनुहुन्छ नि, so from your expertise and experience, so कस्तो खालको क्वालिटिज भयो भने चाहिँ you can sustain on this industry?
I'm really not that of a seasoned actress or the movies where I've been to really like be capable of answering this, but I feel like it's all about dedication. So Laksa, you really need to be dedicated. Like an actress, like especially in a Bollywood movie like Nepalese, the dance pani huncha, acting, you need that little bit of Nepali fun, like masala pan science. So you need to be dedicated. In what terms? The body ko lai pani dedicated hunu paryo. After Nepali language ko lai pani dedicated hunu paryo. Like you need to know the proper Nepali dialect or and dance pani ramro hunu parcha because actress ho nachna aउँदैन. But I mean, as bad as sounds, that's what you need. And I feel like you sabai kuraharu chai चाहिन्छ to kind of all these masalas together will create a really nice dish. So you need to have all that. So like Miro perspective. I don't know what other people. Maybe actors are so then I don't know what answer they would have, but like this is what I think.
Yeah, also किन भन्दाखेरि experience ले नि हामीलाई धेरै that's why I added from your experience.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about this. To be a Nepalese actor, you need to have a lot of patience. So
Okay, so since we are talking about movie industry, so let's gamify it a bit.
Okay.
So I'll list a few names of our industry. यसमा चाहिँ सबै actor र actressहरू नै हुँदैन. It's like influencers, celebrities, सबै नेपालको हुन्छ. So first word, मैले नाम भने बित्तिकै तपाईको दिमागमा जे first आउँछ, you need to say it.
Oh my god, I hope I don't get in trouble.
Okay, so Anna Sharma.
Cutie.
Ashraman Deshraj Joshi.
Handsome.
Okay. Swasti Makhadka.
Cutie.
You can't.
Okay. Anna la hot. I'll give Anna hot and I'll give Cutie to Swastina.
Swastina. Okay, that works. Ayushman Deshraj Shrestha.
Oh, I don't know him. Priyanka Di. Actor.
Actor?
Yeah.
Okay. Priyanka Karki.
Oh, she's talented. Really hardworking, talented. That's ours.
Okay, Saruk Tamrakar.
Friend.
Paramita Rajalakshmi Rana.
Funny.
Funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Raymond Das Shrestha.
Amazing.
Shrinkhala Khatioda.
Beautiful.
Prashant Tamrakar.
Smart.
Smart?
Yeah.
Okay. So with this, we are on our end of our today's conversation, Anna, but I would like to end it with, since you are a makeup artist and esthetician is your niche, Anna, so I'll have a question related to this only. So either or, Gautam. So I'll have a few bunch of questions. So this might you have to choose one, right? Okay, so matte or glossy lips?
Glossy. Although I'm wearing matte, I love gloss.
Contradiction.
Yeah.
Winged eyeliner or smoky eye?
Winged.
Winged. Bold lips or bold eyes?
Lip.
Okay. Mascara or false lashes?
Mascara.
Matte foundation or DD foundation?
Dewy foundation.
Okay. Matte nail polish or glitter nail polish?
Matte, I guess.
Beachy waves or sleek straight hair?
Beachy wave.
Cat eye sunglasses or oversized sunglasses?
Can they be cat-eyed with oversized? Oversized.
Full face makeup or minimalistic no makeup look?
Minimalistic.
Life of an esthetician or life of an actress? I think.
Obviously, esthetician any day. Any day.
Okay, so with this, we are at the end of our today's program. It was a pleasure, as I said earlier too. It was amazing talking to you. Ekdamai friendly, ekdamai you opened out.
Yeah.
So a final piece of advice to elevate whoever is watching you right now. The camera is yours. Please go for it.
Wow, I did not think of But thank you so much for having me here. Ekdamai ramailo bhayo. I'm doing an interview after 40 years, just like that, and I feel like I'm kind of like, it's been a while that I do so once you lose that, you feel a little uncomfortable. But thank you so much for making me so comfortable, and I feel amazing. And for you, the viewers, I'm Ramailo viewers, thank you so much for watching. I hope you got to learn a little bit more about the beauty industry, and like the show named Elevate, it's all about elevating yourself. Invest in yourself, because when you invest in yourself, you can really.
Yeah, thank you so much for using the word elevate for me, and extra thank you for that. And I wish you all the best for whatever you are doing with your academy too, with your career, with your family, with your everything in life and your personal growth, Winnie. And it was really nice to see you grow.
Really nice to see you too.
So yeah, thank you so much.
All right.
Okay, so that was a wrap. Thank you so much for joining us on this exhilarating episode of Elevate with the extraordinary Itchya Karki. Her bubbly personality, unwavering passion, and remarkable talent have truly inspired us all. From her transformative work as a makeup artist and esthetician to her entrepreneur journey with Beauty Bar, Itchya has left a fantastic mark on beauty industry. We hope you have gained valuable insight into skincare, makeup, and entrepreneurship as well. Stay tuned for more empowering conversations, and remember to always elevate yourself to new heights. Until next time, keep shining and embracing the beauty within. Keep elevating. Bye-bye.